This episode is brought to you by the Loading Crew Patreon, where $5 per month gets you access to all of our uncut streams and monthly lore packets. $10 and higher lets you directly affect the stories with message inserts, naming baddies, and inserting your own NPC. Pledge today.
My plan, I thought, because I like to get the badges, was to go up and then we go across. Because we haven't been to Port Oligarch, and I think that's up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as in a meta sense, that is what I have prepared next.
Okay. Because I know we have to protect the world, but I mean, it's right there.
Well, no, we said, I think, because we said we were going to let Team Peasant Poppers sort of go.
We sent Peasant Poppers over to find the last ingredient for our Master Ball.
But weren't they also going to do?
Yeah, they're gonna go over here, get the purple apricot, and if they have time, go over here.
Okay.
We're gonna do that, and then maybe we'll stop here to get the gym, and then the rest of our missions are mostly over here. So
yeah, so we were gonna go to Port Oligarch, get the gym badge there, and then
that way we're not going back and forth,
Yeah, and then continue on this way while doing shutting down this portal and these portals and collecting the gym badges.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Multiple birds with one stone.
If everybody's cool with that.
I'm okay with that if you guys are.
Yeah, let's go.
Perfect.
We're on the road to Port Oligarch.
Now, before you guys leave town, you did want to stop at the police station, which totally exists within this town, and I didn't skimp out on making it a building.
Of course.
And you are given the report that essentially...
go on. Sorry.
Professor Zord has confessed to the crime.
Oh, really?
He confessed to the crime, however, Jenny's really, really tentative to accept that because no evidence is really against him.
I agree.
Okie dokie, yep.
That seems too... Well, yeah, Jade's just gonna accept it. But that seems too fishy to me as well.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fishy, but I mean, I'm still not happy. I want some sort of satisfaction out of this, no matter what. So
I can punch him really hard in the face.
That's this is more satisfying, honestly.
Okay, Jenny's gonna stop me. Okay, come on.
So Zord has confessed to the crime, and basically this whole thing was kind of settled under the rug. And Mr. Rossetti, greets you guys again, thanks you for your time. He said they got as much data as they could from the Genesect, and they understand why you won't let them keep them now, especially after all that's happened.
Yeah, no, definitely not. There's no way in hell.
Now, as an apology, Mr. Rossetti would like to sponsor you just a little bit. Just because he wants to keep the relationship good. He's not asking for anything in return. He just wants to sponsor you as a small business.
Yeah, we can do it. I mean, it's not like they're... I mean, they had that dickhead, but it's not like they're...
Right, but do we want to take a sponsor from somebody? That's kind of like why we didn't take the sponsor from the other guy.
Well, no, because they're not... What they're doing isn't morally bad. Like, the Ledger Company, their money...
Well, what is their research? What do they do?
They're wanting to develop instantaneous transportation for every living creature, which is fine. I don't mind that. I don't know if I trust this company so much anymore. Tell you what, I will accept the sponsorship if I want regular updates on the research, and I'm curious to see what they've been doing.
I want Zord fired.
And let me think. I want some kind of settlement.
You want a
I am
settlement?
not happy.
Like a lump,
with
like
what
a lump
happened.
sum,
Sword fired, and I
Yeah.
like a lump sum on top of it.
Actually, I would like an upgrade. Can I get my computer upgraded with something?
He says certainly. We actually, well, he said Professor Zord was our computer guy, but we're going to hire someone else.
Clearly. But
He's-
I would. How about a poker radar installed into my computer?
Oh.
He thinks for a moment and says, certainly, that's easy enough to do. In fact, he would just go buy the one thing anyway. Are you certain there's not anything else? Make an int check.
Yeah, do something else. Right. Oh, yeah, I can. Or essentially,
what I need.
essentially.
To be fair, the snagging machine doesn't look like a snagging machine.
23.
Jade, you reach into your backpack, wanting to upgrade your PC, and you pull out that processor that you guys had.
Oh yeah.
You're looking at it, and it is essentially short-circuited.
Oh
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah, it was wrecked before.
God, I forgot that this needed fixed. Yes, and I want this fixed.
Okay.
I mean, I could probably fix it myself, though. Is the only thing. Like, do they have anything else that they could do?
Yeah.
One-
A quantum processor is incredibly rare and expensive. Having them repair this or replacing it is a pretty big deal.
Okie dokie, then.
Pretty
I
cool.
will go ahead and request for that. Because we do need this fixed. I want my Master Ball made.
He goes, certainly, and he takes it from you, and he'll hand it off to one of his interns, and they'll get their new computer guy on it.
How
Awesome.
much are we getting for the sponsor?
It is the lowest amount, so it's 100 times your fame points.
Gotcha. Okay.
They wanted it to be a very quiet sponsorship.
I agree. I think it should be quiet as well.
Yeah, no, it should be.
All right. And I believe that's it for Republic City, if you guys want to move on to the next one.
I think we're ready for the next part of our journey, peeps.
Yeah.
I'm going to archive all of the maps for this place, which was way more than I thought I was going to have. The mall, the antique store, the game corner. I don't
The
think
mall.
there is the game corner here, but
Don't care.
yeah, let's move
Nah, I
on.
don't care. Let's go.
All right, you guys get on the train. About to leave Republic City, you meet up with Team Prism, and they give you, a hug goodbye. They head off, get on the train, heading into a different direction. You guys head north to Wild Colony, and there is no train outside of Wild Colony. There is no train from Wild Colony up to Port Oligarch. It just goes super train leading to Empire City, and then Republic City, and then down south to Kanto. So that's how that particular train works. You guys would have to get onto Route 12 to go up to Oligarch.
Okay, well, do people want to walk, or we could take the Dragonite bus?
Dragonite
I- I have that ability.
Scarlet votes Dragonite bus.
Well,
What do you vote?
Yeah, bus, I guess. What do you boys, bus or walk?
Yes.
Well, bus is quicker.
well, it will take a day for the bus to get there. The only I do have a Route 12 prepared.
Let's just do the route then. We don't want to
let's
fucking
walk it,
cut your
because then
thing.
we could maybe pick up some new Pokemon. and
We'll
stuff.
find some new friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
and there are actually
Route 12.
Jade. Go ahead and do your roll.
Oh, sorry, Stuart.
Okay.
I hate to be a pain, but can I switch a Pokemon before we leave?
Oh yeah, definitely. You have all the time in the world.
Okay, just want to let you know, I went ahead and rolled for the Apricorn Ball,
Yep.
and I succeeded.
Okay. It is now just an Apricorn ball. Is that right?
Well, it was a black Apricorn, so I think it's up to you.
That's a heavy one.
Yep.
That is a heavy ball, which could be used
Heavy.
on very fucking fat Pokemon,
Or just really heavy ones.
or just really heavy like rock. Yeah, like a.
And I
Rhydon
just
or-
crit on my
Fire.
inform tracker.
And you what? You crit on Informed Tracker?
Yep.
Okay, you know that Route 12 is famous for having really strange Pokemon. For some reason, fire Pokemon like to gather on Route 12. And recently, because you crit, there was actually a meteor shower that happened not too long ago.
Oh.
Ooh, we could find star pieces.
And
Or Clefairy.
when this meteor shower occurred, strange rocks fell from the sky, and certain Pokemon have been gathering around them.
Let's go hunting, guys. Let's go hunting.
Yeah, let's go. Route 12.
Now, one thing I want to do, just to wrap up some story bits.
No.
No. This is purely cosmetic. Purely cosmetic. When you guys approach Wild Colony from the south, there is a giant, like, metal shield kind of protect, like, in front of the colony.
Oh yeah,
okay.
radiation.
Yeah, to prevent radioactive dust from flying in that direction.
I think I like the idea of like Team Fresh Floof kind of walking past Wild Colony, like cupping their hand over one half of their face, and sort of going. No, we don't know this place.
And they are, you know, from the charity fight that you guys did, that they are currently building a biodome. So.
Right, it's gonna be called the Shaman Dome.
That's right, the Dome of Shame.
No, it's the
I do
Shaman
not like
Dome.
the shame.
The Dome of Shame. I don't like the Dome of Shame. Alright, you do have to get off the train at Wild Colony, and when you do, you then head north onto Route 12. And if you give me a second. There we go. And I will put you guys there. And unfortunately, I don't have a ton of Pokemon rolled up just yet. So if you want to call it for just tonight so I can roll up Pokemon. So, after leaving Wild Colony, you guys gave Looker a good salute. Oh, Looker actually catches up with you, Luna.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, he says he's investigating what you told him, and he's really concerned because after that tip you sent him, they looked into the database, and all of the information that they had on the gym is still there at the moment.
Okay, well, I tell him you should just make a copy. You know, worst case scenario, nothing happens, but
Yeah, he.
I
go
got
on.
pictures of this. I got pictures of this thing, so.
Well, he says, although it's really, really fishy, just having a virus doesn't necessarily mean that, that they plan to use it. It's like having a gun but not firing it kind of thing.
Alright.
Alright, gotcha.
But he says, yeah, he will. They're going to keep a close eye on this point. They're going to try to get a warrant to bug Amber's stuff.
Okay. Alrighty.
But yeah, they're really happy you gave them that.
Good to know. Just doing my job.
Yuppers. Anyway, also, you got a text from you missed your sister.
Oh, darn.
Yeah. She was a little annoyed. Jade, your parents messaged you, saying, thanks for texting them back. Scarlett's parents. Scarlett's
To be
parents.
fair, you didn't really give us a good meetup time for that.
No, I did not. But that's fine. They'll see you at the Pokemon League.
Sorry, sis. Love you. Saving the world. Bye.
That's just running the mill for hoeing people. I don't know what.
Yeah, they'll all see you at the. It's like having a snag machine, but not using it, says Draco. Jade's parents and Scarlett's parents say they'll see you guys at the Pokemon League. So.
Cool.
And then
My sister
Lavi,
got
you
tickets
have
to the Pokemon League.
Lavi, you have no missed messages.
Aww.